Good evening, YouTube. I'm sitting here in my truck, bored. Elsa's up front. Elsa! She's hiding. So, I just wanted to, let's see if that ain't gonna work. Let's see here, what'll work. I should have thought this out just a little bit better, but maybe that'll work. Okay, so I got a list right here because I'm trying to structure things out a little better. Make sure, let's see here. If you like my videos, hit that like button. If you don't, hit the thumbs down button. Let me know that you don't like it. That's fine. Share with your friends. Yeah, probably not no video like this or nothing, but once we get the cool videos, burnouts, and cold starts and all that stuff, get back going again. Share all them videos. Trying to get got a whole lot planned here for the channel. So my Minion 1984 K5 Blazer, 8-inch suspension lift, 454, 14 bolt rear end, 35-inch tires. I have transmission leak in it, so I ordered a aluminum finned transmission pan, and I already have a brand new low car dipstick. It's leaking from somewhere. It's really hard to tell exactly where, so I ordered the transmission pan. Hopefully that's going to help, and I'm going to do the transmission dipstick tube at the same time. Haven't been able to drive that much because in New York State we have inspections, and it was up October of last year or something, because we don't drive it through the winter. So when winter time came, we parked it in the garage. So hopefully if I can find that transmission leak, then while I'm working during the week, because I drive truck and I'm gone during the week and home weekends. Sometimes it's only 10 hours to sleep in my own bed, but other times it's I wonder if this other light would help any better. Probably not. So okay, so that's what's going on with my Minion. Then Lucille 1973 K5 Blazer that I just put the motor in. We got a little tick in the motor. We're trying to figure out what it is. I already the new spark plug wires came in. I have to finish changing out 2 more spark plugs. Don't ask why there's only 2 left to be replaced, but I got 2 more spark plugs to replace. I'm going to put the new wires on. I don't think it's any of that, but what I've been finding out is fix the stuff you know is wrong first, and then go from there, because you don't want to be, chasing around a whole bunch of stuff when you already know that stuff's bad. I have mismatched plug wires, and some of them are touching the headers and stuff, so the ticking could be spark knock from the plugs hitting the wires. I don't know. So I'm going to fix what I know is broke first. I have to order I'm going to try to get maybe a 1-inch spacer. 1-inch spacer. Maybe 1 inch. Because the air cleaner, 14-inch air cleaner, it has an Edelbrock carburetor and an Edelbrock intake, and it hits on the back. The air cleaner hits the distributor, so it like touches it. You can get it on if you force it, but that's not good. So I'm gonna probably try for a 1-inch spacer. I think I'm gonna find them online on my Facebook page. I'm in a couple of groups on there. I asked a bunch of people. They said spacers. A lot of people wanted to put the carburetor up higher, and I said no, it's already a high-rise intake. So I'm going to try putting the spacer on the top. And I have a throttle body spacer also. That's like an inch and a half. You just have to block the breather tube off. I'm going to try that too if I can find it. But getting the tick figured out in Lucille, that's going to be a pretty big priority, because I don't want to drive it anymore until that tick's fixed. But believe me, that thing's got every bit of good 400 horsepower, so she runs good. My son, I have to remember exactly what his YouTube page is, but he posted the first video of my wife driving it, and I thought she'd be afraid of it, and she's not, so now I'm afraid. So I already have the quarter panel patches for that, and I have the whoa, that wasn't good. So then I have the man, that light is bright. Let me try that one instead. No, that doesn't work any. That doesn't work any. We'll put that one back on. Turn that one off. Okay, anyway. So I have the rocker panel patches already, and I have the quarter panel patches and stuff. So we're going to work on some of that. Very selective, the body work we're actually going to do. The only reason I'm doing the wheel well and the rocker panels is because there's so much of it missing. But like the fenders don't have a lot missing. Sriracha for now, the 2016 F350 King Ranch is done for now. We need to get the underneath washed a couple more times, and we need to undercoat that real bad, because even though it is a brand new truck, well, it's 3 years old now. We do drive it in the winter. We won't drive any of the $2,000 Blazers, but we'll drive $72,000 pickup truck. So Sriracha's done for now after doing the window guards and the center cap that was missing, and got the other window tinted and the mud flaps because the paint was peeling. That's right, Sriracha, I'll show you on that 2016 3-year-old truck, the paint's peeling off the bottom of the quarter panel, so we're gonna have to repaint from the body line down, and it's rusting in the door jambs, so in the door seam of the door, so we're going to work on that. Maggie, 1990, I think, Suburban. I have the rocker panels. I already started on the quarter panel patches. I think I got the video going for that already. Uncle Johnny is our 1964 John Deere tractor. It's John Deere Industrial. It's a John Deere Industrial, so it's tan or yellow, John Deere yellow, I guess you say. So we're wanting to get it sanded down and repainted. I got a gallon of John Deere green paint, and we're going to put that in the gun and squirt it, but I got to pull the rams off, 4 of the rams, the bucket and the pull the arm up and down, you know, there's 4 rams on it anyway, 4. And we need to pull those off and rebuild them, because I think only one works on the up and down, and then the bucket works okay, but they need rebuild. They're leaking. The ones that tip the bucket leak, and the ones that pick the arms up, like this side's like not working, so it kind of lags a little bit. So we got to get the rams rebuilt, get that torn apart. It needs a new seat, but I did finally put the key in it. Now it actually starts with the key, not just the old hot wire thing. That got old after a while. Then my Hoopty trailer. I actually have a lot of video of all this stuff on my GoPro up there on my dash, but the projects aren't complete, so I haven't finished the videos. So Hoopty trailer, that's the name, the trailer's name, Hoopty. It's missing the back axle went out on it, went bad from the previous owner. Actually, the previous owner. 2 owners ago. Me, not me, of course. Not the guy before me, but the guy before him. The axle went out, so he took the back one off. I don't know why it went out, and bought a used one. It's got 2 7,000-pound axles, and I bought the crank for it. It's got a new crank because it didn't have one at all, and so I bought a new crank. I bought new hooks for the end of the chains, because the hooks that are on it now are like a tow chain, and they don't fit in the back of the pickup truck. So I'm going to probably cut them off. Well, not like with a saw, but like Probably my angle grinder, I think. I think my angle grinder is going to be the best way to cut the chain hooks off. They're like a hook, and they're so big and clunky that they don't go in the thing for the truck. So I bought some new tow hooks. They're better hook. So got the hooks. I need an end, the male plug. I don't know if it looks like it was just cut off. There's actually enough of that big, huge, thick trailer wire, because it's got electric brakes and stuff, so it's got that big trailer wire on it. I think I gotta buy just the end. That's something I'm gonna look up now. Put that on the list. Electrical end. I'm gonna put that on now. I'm gonna go on it. You know, eBay sucks, because you can just, they already got my information, my debit card information. So all I gotta do is just type in the stuff I want, hit click, confirm, pay, boom, goes to the house or the P.O. box. So, and I gotta get U-bolts for it. I have 2 springs. Actually, I have 3 springs, because there's 1 spring on the old axle. So I gotta put the, I gotta get some 3-inch U-bolts. There's a tow truck towing a car in front of me, and they just turn their lights on. It's already brighter than heck in here. So, and then Sky, the truck I'm in, 2016 Freightliner Cascadia. Damn, that tow truck's light's bright as heck. So, 2016 Freightliner Cascadia, the truck I'm in now. My son Dakota helped me with getting the step off. We already got the chain hanger off. I don't think I posted the video of that. But when I put my headache rack on, it made the chain rack useless, which I never used the chain rack anyway. And then the step, because the step was, you know, the headache rack's this wide and the step's over here, so you can't use it. And I had to get the chain hanger off to get the last U-bolt in there. So the U-bolts actually, in 6 months or however long that headache rack's been on there, already rusted up, and they were too long, so I had to put a 4x4 underneath them. And what we were going to do this weekend was take the nuts off and cut them down, and then re-put them back up without the block in there. And they were bad, but I ended up finding the right U-bolts. So I got the right U-bolts in the 4th hole finally, but I have to cut the other 3 back off and put them on, and they're real hard because they got to go up, but they sit on top of the frame rail. Okay, so the frame rails, they go up like that on top, but you got to go up all the way around like this to put the bolts on, and then you got to tighten them up. How do you tighten them up when they're like, when you got to be like that to get them up there and tighten them up? So, and then you got to tighten them up tight, which actually they end up rusting and they're tight anyway, they don't come back off. But and then because the headache rack is further back on the truck, it's got a plate on the bottom that has some holes in it, and I bought the guy said exactly what they were, and I forget. Bulkhead fittings. So what I'm going to do is put the trim on the bottom, the back of the headache rack. I'm going to put them in the middle, and you tighten them up, and then you take these little fellers here. I got 2 of them, and you thread them into the new bulkhead fittings, and then you take the truck lines, the air lines, the service line and the emergency line, and you screw them back into here. So what's going to happen is, then I already have a short pigtail and a female end. I have to mount the female end on the strip, so I'll mount the female end plus the bulkhead fittings and these little guys, and then I can move my air lines from the back of the cab, right back there, the back of the cab, over to the headache rack. It's going to be a nice cleaner look, and then I'm going to put a pogo stick on it so that and I'm probably actually going to shorten the airlines from there. The only reason I'm doing this whole thing now is because they go under the headache rack, and I'm kind of worried that someday somebody might have a fit about that, pinching or binding up, but it's been that way for 3 or 4 months now, and I haven't had a problem. And I've jackknifed the trailer into some pretty crazy stuff for now. But that's really about it. I just really wanted to give everybody an update. Not that I have that many subscribers or viewers or anything yet, but I'm still getting used to all this stuff. I record this one on my phone now so that I don't have to go through editing or anything. It's a lot easier just to record it. Hope that I did everything right enough for everybody to want to watch it, and go from there. But like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, the little bell, ding 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 ding, little bell button. Got a lot of plans for the channel. I still got to introduce you to Bob yet. He's our little 18-foot, I think, canned ham camper. He's what we're going to take out to the oh man, that's in like 3 weeks from now or 4 weeks from now. We already bought our tickets out to Street Outlaws Memphis. They're going to be in Delaware, and we already bought our tickets to go out there, but we got to get the camper fixed up and worked on. And me and my wife Desiree are going to take that down there and watch some Street Outlaws racing. It's going to be pretty fun. We'll even take Elsa Stinky Dog with us. Huh. Good girl. So, that's the update on everything. Mostly was waiting on parts. Oh, Caitlin's car. Caitlin's first car. We got the window regulator in. I got to make that video yet, but I didn't bother posting it because it needed a switch. So the switch came in. It's ordered, sitting at the house. So I'm going to video Caitlin putting the switch in her car so her window works. Desiree fixed the air conditioning in it. We're going to get a windshield for it, and then we're going to paint it. 17-year-old girl going to paint her car in the driveway. We're going to hope for good results. Cross your fingers. But I'm going to let everybody go for now because this video is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, and nobody's probably even watching it to this point. But like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, notification, comment, tell me something. Tell me lighting sucks. Tell me how bad you want to see burnouts. I might be buying 2000 Silverados. I got to see if the guy accepted my offer or not, so I got to hurry up and get the trailer fixed. I might be picking those up. That's going to be my yard truck. I need a yard truck around to run through the yard. I hate using the new truck to, you know, pick up leaves and sticks and rocks and stuff. And then I'll have a donor truck, you know, a parts truck, and it's got a 5.3 LS in it, and that's probably what's going to go in Maggie, because Maggie's got low oil pressure right now, the 1990 Suburban. So I gotta go. Like, share, subscribe, do the right thing.